So this, go ahead and grab it. This is lanceolato kale. It's also called dinosaur skin kale. It has a lovely bluish green tint. This is curly kale. And so the leaves here are very curly, roughly. Again, there's a big coarse stem here down the middle. I put my fingers on the stem away from you, and now pull the stem out. Great. And we're going to put those right there. And you can put your stems here. Okay, now we're going to try with the lanceolato. This one is a little trickier. So I start tearing the leaf away. So there you go. And keep pulling. And put the leaf in there.
And can you make anything with these? Or do you throw them away?
We throw nothing away. My Iowa farmer daddy would be so proud of me. We're going to use everything. So we're going to make a smoothie with this stuff. Now for these, what you simply want to do is chop these into small pieces, about that size, and dump them into the bowl here. Now, depending on the speed and power you have in the blender, you can chop these a lot or chop them relatively small. I have a Vitamix at home that will just move everything very, very nicely. Since we're using a blender, we're going to chop them up if it's more smally. So there's a general principle that works very well, and that would be 1 serving of vegetables and 2 servings of fruit, water and some ice, and you'll have a smoothie that will be quite lovely. The key thing is to mind color. So if I put in, say, purple grape juice and my green kale, what color would I get?
Brown?
Yeah. And in general, although we like to have chocolate things, brown smoothies made out of vegetables is much less appealing. So I'm going to use orange, the banana, and the kale, and that should end up with what color smoothie?
Orange?
Actually, it's probably going to be
Greenish?
greenish. It's probably going to be greenish. We'll see. Okay, so it looks like buttercup. We'll take it. And we're going to put in the banana. And we're going to put in 2 cups of orange juice. So, kale and all cruciferous vegetables. Do you know the cruciferous vegetables?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So kale, collards, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower.
Spinach?
No?
No?
No, that's in the goose food family. And then I have a few more here. So this is a turnip. And these are radishes, which are also in the cabbage family. Rutabagas, mustard greens, turnip greens, watercress would all be part of the, great, thank you, part of the cabbage family. So they're all fabulously rich with sulfur, minerals, and the green ones also have the chlorophyll, vitamins B, A, C, and K. All right, so now we're going to add the ice. So everything in the cabbage family will compete very slightly with iodine absorption in the thyroid. So to overcome that, I'd like to add a little bit of kelp. And I encourage our study participants to have a 1/4 teaspoon of kelp powder every day. That sees to it that you have plenty of iodine. It also greatly helps your body's ability to remove toxins. And we live, unfortunately, in a very toxic environment with a lot of pesticides, chemical solvents, heavy metals, through industrial practices, mining, farming, etc. So 1/4 teaspoon, here we go, of kelp.
And you can get kelp at the
So
Whole
you can,
Food store too, and online.
you can get it online at Vitacost. This is Star West organic, so it's I believe about $5 for a pound. You can also get it at New Pioneer in the bulk spices. So health food stores are a great place for it. And let's see what that. So I'd say it's sort of green, but not overpoweringly so. So how many servings would this be of fruits and vegetables if you drank that whole thing?
Including the orange juice?
Right, so we have 2 cups of orange juice, 1 banana, and a cup of
Kale stems?
kale stems.
4?
That's what I'd count for.
Yeah.
So, since I'm telling people that they need to have 9 cups every day, so that would be, you could drink it all this way, but then I'd want you to have a few more vegetables than you would have fruit.
It seems like it's pretty easy. You don't have to do a lot of measuring. You can just use kind of what you have.
Recipes are only suggestions. So it's a great way to start, but you never feel intimidated that you have to have necessarily all the ingredients. Cheers.
To your health.
To your health. What do you think? Can you manage that?
It's delicious.
It's pretty yummy.
Yeah.
A very easy way to take some kale. Again, in general, 1 serving of vegetables, 2 servings of fruit, and that will mellow things out. For today, I put in 3 servings of fruit to 1 vegetable, so it's very mellow, very easy.